Hello, everyone. Welcome to one more fresh episode of Life in Progress, the personal and professional stories. Our today's stories is actually very special. Today, we are going to discuss with a special person today. She worked for almost more than a decade as a senior credit analyst. She comes from a finance background, but now she's working as a full-time transformational coach. So it seems really interesting that how someone analyzed that what are the nitty-gritties when it comes to corporate culture and what problems the people who are working in the corporate sectors are facing. So our today's guest, her name is Eva, and she will decode and she will demystify everything that how a corporate life can be more fulfilling rather than just seeing the different aspect that there is a lot of stress, lot of work pressure. She will just try to explain that how we can have a proper work life integration in our life and how we can work so happily. So without wasting a time, it's my pleasure to introduce our today's guest, Eva. We will talk a lot about the work life balance and different philosophies of life coaching and other aspects. So welcome, Eva, to this show. Okay, so hello everyone. As I was sharing you about our today's guest, Eva. So, Eva, first of all, welcome to this show and thank you so much for giving your time.
Thank you, Mega.
And Eva, I was sharing before you joined that you comes from a finance background. You comes from a corporate sector, and now you are working as a transformational and life coach. So, can you just throw some light on your life journey? That how it all started from a corporate career, and you was doing really so well in your corporate life. Then, what pushed you to move into this particular domain? Just a little background, if you can throw some light on it.
Okay, first of all, Mega, I'm so honored to be on your podcast. And I think it's really wonderful that you are sharing so many stories from so many different people that we can learn and be inspired from. So thank you for inviting me.
Thank you, Eva. That's my pleasure.
And yes, it's true that being in my 40s plus, I have changed my career completely, and I am very excited about this new journey that I am on. And to be honest, when I think about it, it starts back. I think it's like for many other people who have made the choices of studies in one field, and then they have like me, they have understood that it's not what's fulfilling, and then made the decision to change. And it all started really when I started my studies in university. And I had a choice between psychology and public relations and economy. And everyone else from relatives said, how are you going to earn money with psychology, And then I thought, yeah, it's logical, And I made this decision about studying economy. And now, looking back, I have this master's degree from a banking school, and I have more than 15 years experience in banks, being a corporate analyst. But I am proud of myself that I have done so much valuable work, and I have this huge experience in banking and in corporate world that now I can use as a life coach and as a transformational coach, because I understand how it is to work in corporate world and what challenges people meet there. And so it's even a value for me. And yeah, when you were asking me how it happened, then how I decided to change my career, I can tell that sometimes I feel that many changes people make in their lives, not because life is easy, but on the opposite, when life is really hard. And when we face the decisions, difficult decisions or difficult situations. And it happened that my child's health was at risk, and I lost a job, and there were several difficult moments in my life together. And that made me think and change my perspective, how I see things. And I had I took this decision in myself that this is the time where I want to make this change, and I want to follow this calling that I have. I want to do things that inspire me, that I feel very good about. And it was psychology and helping clients. And it was the moment where I made the decision. And I think that the first step is to make this decision internally and then follow with the first step. I like the saying that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. And it is also true for me. So I was looking for this coaching school. I applied to a school in London in the United Kingdom. And so the first step was done. And just I followed with those small steps, baby steps, moved on. And now I have those all diplomas and this new career. But I must say it wasn't easy and it wasn't smooth, but because I had different expectations, high expectations about how I want to see it, how I want to see myself or my business. But it took some time, but it's all worth it. I can really assure, and I can really encourage, as this is the beginning of the year still, people make new goals, or they want to follow to their dreams. So I want to encourage and say, make the decision and make the first step, and then follow with small baby steps, but just move on and don't give up.
That's wonderful, Eva. You are beautifully said that it's important to take the first step, and once you take the first step, then you keep on taking maybe the small steps, the baby steps which you are telling, but that is the power of change. Because once you keep on changing, maybe it's a 1 degree shift or 0.1 degree shift. But if it is a consistent, if it is throughout, then definitely you can take the big leap as well, as you are sharing with all of us. But Eva, one more question again, that you was dealing with numbers, you came from a finance background, that how it came to your mind that from the numbers you shifted to psychology, means what came to your mind that this is the right path for me, and this is the career, and this is the calling I'm having? Was it a dream which came, or how, what triggered this emotion inside you?
Yes, it's a good question. Well, I have always seen that communication and relationships actually are the biggest impact in the results. And even working in banks or working in with high level customers in bank and working with management teams, I could always see how the right communication, the right relationships makes a difference, and not so much numbers, I would say. So it's good to know the numbers and to keep an eye on numbers, but I always felt that, and I liked this part of communication, um, of making the relationships and improve the relationships, support people in relationships to make better decisions, to reach better results. And I have always attended many different courses along the way about emotional intelligence, about psychology, different topics. And I have always had this interest. So it has been always there. Yeah.
Okay, so you was always inclined toward this subject, and the
Yes.
moment you decided that yes, that is the something which new which I should just move on, and then you took this step in. So Eva, one more important thing which is coming here, that you are talking about nowadays transformational coach. So can you just explain this word to all of us, that what is the exact meaning of transformational and life coach, and how this particular domain can have a significant impact in people's personal as well as professional life? Because many people think that life coach can just help in the personal front, They cannot guide anything when it comes to my professional way or my professional career. So I just want to know from you, because you know the depth of this topic. That's the reason I'm asking this question.
Sure. Well, while studying coaching, I had also experienced coaching on myself, and also now I have my coach as well, because I can see this value for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And well, a life coach is actually like a thinking partner, and I believe that many people are thinking, what's the use of another person helping you think? But it's the goal and the task of a coach is to create this safe and um, safe space where the person, where the client can explore many things that are on a deeper level and that are not so visible in daily life, in this fast running life we have. And I believe that just this understanding and growing this awareness of many things, having different perspectives on the topics and on the challenges, and having this roadmap designed for specific challenges the clients have, gives us power and gives this ability to move forward faster and reach the goal sooner. And most importantly, sometimes people, my clients, are confused. What are the priorities in their
Yes.
lives? And when they are really having this space where they can think clearly, see the different perspectives, and feel what they want really authentically, then they have this clear understanding what is this real priority in their lives, and what are their values, what is the goals that truly support them to have this fulfilling life, and not just life that everyone else expects from them
Mhm.
or society expects, but what is the true goals that are authentic to this person, individual. And I have noticed that executive coaching and life coaching has those similarities, that many challenges in corporate world are related to the challenges in personal life and in personal dimensions. So when we reach in those topics and we find the right answers, then people feel more effective, more equipped, and they feel more empowered also at their jobs, because they see more clearly what's stopping them, what's in their ways, and they have tools. The coach is a person who can give the tools to really go around the challenges and really solve those
Mhm.
issues.
That's beautiful. Eva, one more pointer you put in here, that the challenges the people are facing in their corporate life. So, because you are dealing with those people and you have seen that life with close efforts, because you was a part of that life. So, I just want to know, and probably everyone wants to know, that what are the typical challenges people are having in the corporate life, and for what challenges the people comes to you when it comes to transformational and life coaching. What are some of the common challenges people are facing in that zone?
Yeah, I think it will not be a surprise, but I'll tell you that many challenges are related to stress, and
Mhm.
that
And that
people
stress is due to why the stress is there.
um, very oftenly the stresses are related to poor boundaries, that people
Mhm.
don't have the boundaries and they are not either they lack knowledge how to set the boundaries, how to keep the boundaries, and sometimes it's this challenge that creates the stress actually is the way we see the I can once more I will try to explain. The reason is that people look at things and see it differently than are the facts, or they make a meaning that stresses them out. And if they have this chance to look from a different angle, then they can notice and see the same facts, but in a different way. And they can put another meaning and another translation to what's happening, to the words people have said to them, or the actions they have done. And when we change this meaning, what it means, we can act in different way. We can make this distance. We can understand it's not us. It's not our fault. It's just a situation as such, or it's not related. This difficult situation is not related to us as employees at all. So we can see differently the same things around us, but we can understand and have this understanding that the meaning we give can be changed. And that this is a huge power to have this ability to see things differently and to give this meaning differently. And especially I want to encourage women to have this power and of making the meaning of things that happen around, and not really to take everything personally, but really look at things as facts, and what can we do to make our lives better, and to really interrupt the patterns that we are having. And yes, I think this most effective way is when I can help the client to see and interrupt the pattern that the client has been following for a long time, because it's the way he or she has done things or seen things for many years, and it continues on. And when we can stop and see the situations in a different light, we can make this change. And also, people often are stressful, and because of this burnout, because of overwhelm, people are procrastinating many things, and it leads to burnout because of so many things are stuck and they don't see the way out. And then with the coach, it's possible to sit and look what can we do, and maybe even take some steps back, because sometimes the only way forward is to take a few small steps back. And sometimes it's just a matter of a conversation and looking at things with different eyes.
True.
And also, people oftenly struggle with this life-work balance. It's also a challenge because of the expectations from the society, from the family, maybe. And then it's a matter of having this time and connecting with ourselves, and deciding what's really important for myself, how I want this balance to be for myself and not for all the others. So it's again coming back to the authentic individual, and have this look and make the decision.
True, Eva, true. And one very beautiful point you have put in here, that the people are not able to see the exact situation what it is. So just to add on to whatever you have explained so nicely, what usually I do with my clients, I just give them one important point which I have also learned from my coach definitely, that it is very important that you separate the problem with the people. And probably that is the thing which you are also doing. The moment I am able to separate my problem and I'm seeing the problem as a third person, then my perspective towards my problem will definitely change, because then I can see it as a whole problem, not that I am into the problem. So that's a very beautiful thing which you have just bring in to everyone. And that again bring one more question to me, that many people, they are so much aspiring undoubtedly, and they make a number of goals for them. But what I have seen as well, and definitely you are also dealing with those people as well, that the people make their goals, they are very aspiring, but all of them, they are not able to achieve the goals. Some are able to achieve, the reasons could be different for different people, and some are not able to achieve. I'll not use the word they fail to achieve, but yes, they are not, probably they are not consistent or whatever is the reason. So what is the role of a life coach here for the different sets of people? One who are self motivated, definitely they are moving ahead, but the pace is not that high as it should be. And the second scenario, the people who are not able to do, they want to do but still they are not able to do. So the two categories which I have seen prominently. So how you deal with such kind of cases?
Yes, it's a very good question. And it's true that many people, and including actually myself, I also have sometimes the goals and I
Yes,
procrastinate, I don't do,
yes,
I'm the same human being as
yes, same thing
everyone
happens
else.
with everyone, with everyone.
Yes, it's true. And well, the main reasons I think that people don't follow through are the self-doubt, the fears, the negative self-talk, and different excuses when I will have more time, when I have more money, when I will have a new job or whatever. We have so many different stories we tell ourselves. And I think for most of the course situations, it is important to understand why we want
Mm,
this goal. Why is it important for us? And it's also what I am doing to myself. I'm asking myself um, why I'm really wanting. What will it bring? How will life change for me when I reach this goal? And yeah, I would say that one thing is to be really sure and to come back to this question again. Why is this really important? And this, in this way, we can find this internal motivation and
mm,
just like start working for us, this internal motivation. Um, Also, sometimes it's easier to really start doing things when we do it for somebody else. Like I can mention that if I think that something is needed um, for my children, I think I will definitely start doing it right away, because to do something for somebody who you love, then this motivation is a lot bigger, and
mm,
we can start the things faster.
true.
And for the people who do not, who are maybe less motivated and can't find this motivation, I think also sometimes it helps when people break down this goal into some smaller steps, and really they can see those, as I mentioned before, those baby steps, because it makes them see that it's possible. Because
Mm,
sometimes this goal is too huge, too big, and it feels like impossible to reach. But when we um, construct those small steps, how can we reach this
yeah.
goal over time?
Mm,
Then it is also helpful. And accountability. I would say that accountability partner is something that really helps to stick with the goals and can really assure to reach the goal. And with that, that can be a partner, a friend, or a coach. And you can set up this accountability meetings when you check in, like sometimes once, maybe you can do it once a week or once a day or once a month. Well, the more often we contact this accountability partner, the faster we move forward. So it's also a good tool to use to really follow through.
That's a beautiful advice you are giving, and I can also vouch on that, that I have experienced the value of accountability partner. Means whenever I feel down and I tell to myself, you know, I'll do it tomorrow. Sometime I'm about to enter into my procrastination zone, so I just remind of my accountability partner. No, 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 I have to do it. That is the thing I have to report to my accountability partner. So yes, that's a very important point, Eva, which you are pointing out here. And all the pointers, all the small suggestions which you are giving here, yes, all the pointers are so valuable, that breaking down your bigger goals, your B hacks into the smaller ones, so that you are not so overwhelmed or maybe stressed out seeing your goals. So that's again a very important advice. But again, just one thing, other than all these cases like achieving my goals and stress and burnout and anxiety and overwhelm, there are certain other aspects as well. So, do you also think that, or have you ever experienced with your clients that the people are approaching to life coach for certain specific skills? And specific skills, if I'm talking, that is the leadership, maybe the decision making skills, the skills which can help them to grow faster in their corporate life, in their corporate career. So, do you feel, or do you have you experienced that the life coaching is beneficial in these domains as well?
Absolutely, yes. Well, life coaching also includes the elements that can really help to increase this power of leadership, communication, making better decisions, and well, the main elements that I'm talking about is this growing self-awareness. Because if the person has trained to be self-aware and is practicing maybe mindfulness or a different other practices, then he or she can make better decisions. And of course, we can talk about emotional intelligence, which is very important in reaching really high goals. And any person who wants to be a good leader has to have emotional intelligence, because that's how you inspire your team and you lead the team, and you can reach really fantastic results in organization. And yeah, I think that this skill of communication is very important as well in leadership and in working with teams. And one element that I love a lot, and which can be used in coaching, but also in any other life situation or in corporate world, is active listening. Because listening seems so simple thing, but on the other hand, as coaches, and you know what I'm talking about, it's for us coaches, it's an instrument,
Yeah.
and we can teach the clients who are not yet familiar with this instrument how this can be a huge game changer, and how different we can work with people and with teams or with other organizations, just having this instrument of active listening.
Yeah. Yeah, true, Eva. Because listening sounds that it is something natural phenomena. I am listening. What I have to do in that? What efforts I have to put into that? But yes, listening. can give you ever a different competitive edge over many people. It can give you a different spark in the life, a different settling of your thought, different decision making power. Because once you are into the listening mode, yes, you know what is the power of stop, pause, and then take action. So yes, that's a wonderful point you are making in here. And something when it comes that people feel that they are not so resilient, they are not able to bounce back. So just can you just throw on some light, because you are talking about emotional intelligence and yes, you have mastery over it. So, how the emotional intelligence can help people to be more resilient? Because that is one challenge which I am seeing a lot in the people. If they fall into any kind of setbacks, so yes, they're not able to bounce back so easily. Maybe some people can bounce back in a month, or maybe in 6 months, year, or maybe 5 years. So time varies a lot with the people. So how they can build up resilience?
Well, yes, it's a very good question as well. And when we talk about emotional intelligence, it relates to people growing empathy and having this communication skills, better listening skills, and also having this understanding about how having this ability to be connected with what I feel, how I feel, and how what I want, actually the same things, what I want, what is authentic, my um, thoughts, feelings, and goals in the end, and also train to notice, to see that in others, what is other person in front of me feeling, um, thinking, how to communicate in a better way, how to reach common goals. And another thing is also the coping mechanisms, and that can consist of very small things like self-care. I think one of the big cornerstones is really self-care, that we all should put a big importance, because I could see on myself that when I have enough sleep, when I hydrate, drink water enough, when I have good food, when then I am caring for myself, I'm exercising, and it all together, it makes me feel better. It makes me feel more powerful, empowered, inspired, and I can generate energy, and I can share this energy with other people, and I can be more capable to do a lot of things and be more creative, and it all comes together just from self-care and caring about also about in an emotional way and in a mental way, having some time to read books, having some time for walks, having some time for conversations with people we love, and really put it all together and have this effect, compound effect. And again, what I think is really important, that sometimes we undervalue those small things, because well, sometimes people think, well, it's okay, I didn't have much sleep, or it's
True.
okay, I
Yes.
didn't
Even sometimes people feel pride in telling all these things, that it's okay. I take only three
exactly.
hours sleep. I only 4 hours sleep. Yeah.
Yes, yes, exactly. And then at some point they feel they lack energy, they are not able to do the work, they feel terrible, and all these things are stuck up and they can't move on. And that's the power of this
Yeah.
compound effect. And we can use this effect in a better way. We can stack those good habits all together. And then what I like to say, that if we look forward into 1 or 2 years, then it's totally different life stories. If we have used those good habits and stack those good habits over time, every day or every week doing things that are good for us and support us, or we have not done anything, or we have done bad things like not enough sleep, not enough water, not enough food, bad toxic relationships, and it all stacks and compounds over time. So it's our decision what kind of story we want in 2 years. And this is really a good point, yes, to really be aware of those small habits and effects that are in the end. It's like going to the gym for 1 week and seeing, well, I have no muscles in a 1 week's time, but over time, it's really huge difference that is happening.
True, Eva, true. And yes, you have answered many questions which were in my mind to ask you about the life coaching, which I can also use when it comes to the life coaching forte. But yes, I know there are many things, but there are certain time limitations I know with you as well. But still, my final question to you, that though you have given so many important pointers, that breaking down your big goals into the smaller one, taking care, self-care, mindfulness, and good sleep, many pointers you have given, but still, I want to ask any specific routine, maybe the morning routine or the morning rituals, which you want to suggest to all the viewers, all the listeners, so that they can at least have a better lifestyle, or probably when they are reaching to the life coaches like you, so at least they are able to ask the right questions to the life coaches. They know that what they want in their life, and whatever they are seeking for, how they can get the support from the other people and the other coaches. So what do you suggest, what can be the few important pointers which everyone can easily have in their routine or in their lifestyle? Any, yes, your final words or your suggestions, that's what I want to know.
Yeah, thank you, Mega. Well, I would say that many very effective things are very simple things.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter if we do them or not. At least I can say about myself. And it is about meditation, because we can find 1 minute, 5 minutes in a day to really sit down and meditate for some minutes at least. It is about gratitude practice. I really have found a huge effect on me. And here I would like to point out the meditation practice that I have done is by Deepak Chopra. I
Yeah,
think many people in India know
I
him.
also
He's
follows him, Dr. Deepak Chopra.
and he's such amazing teacher, and there is so much to learn from him. But
True.
I started with this 21-day meditation challenge that he had, and it's free, it's online, and everyone can do that. And also I would say this gratitude practice, which is simply remembering or thinking about the things we are grateful for every day. And it really changes the mindset, and it really helps to change our mindset to the positive one. And most importantly, as scientifically proven, we are not able as human beings to feel grateful and angry or some negative emotion at the same time. So
True.
it means that that we are technically switching to this positive mode, and we are stepping out of this negativity or negative emotion. So this is really powerful, simple tool, right? And well, there's simple things like breathing exercises that we can do anywhere at all, where we are, at work or on the street or at home, because breathing is always available.
Yes.
And it really can leave this resilient, growing resilience effect. And it's very important still. The self-care is huge part of building resilience, because when we are when we are caring about ourselves, we become more resilient because we care about our nervous system, and that gives us this competitive edge over the negative situations and challenges that we face. And one maybe the final thing I could suggest also is reflection, because reflection guarantees us growth options. And what I do is I reflect quarterly, take an hour or so for myself for reflection, and I look back where I was heading in this quarter and where I am now, what people have been in my life important in this quarter, and what are the things that I want to say no to, what are the things I want to say yes to, what choices I want to make in the future, and what choices I have made in this quarter and that didn't serve me. So this reflection and looking back at those time periods are very healing, and they can really help us to grow and move forward faster where we want to be, where we want to grow.
Yeah. All the advices which you are given, these are phenomenal advices. And I would just like to add on only one pointer, that whatever you have said, it sounds so simple, it sounds so easy, but it has a profound effect. Means practicing gratitude, it sounds so simple. The people who are not practicing it, they might be feeling that what difference it can create in my life, but it is magical. Believe us, it is magical. Meditation, the people feel that I'm not able to meditate. Probably you are taking meditation as a very big taboo or as a very big thing that I'm not able to do it. Just start, as Eva is telling, 1 minute. 1 minute is nothing. You can take out 1 minute for yourself in the entire 24 hours day. And reflection exercises, truly, Eva, once I started doing it, it's a life changing, because we never take a pause, we never sit down with ourselves and start looking back that whatever I have done in the past, maybe 3 months, 6 months, 1 month, whatever is the time frame people are taking. It is very important to look back, learn from your mistakes, grow on your success path, and see whatever steps I have built up in the past, how strong these steps are, what I need to keep in, what I need to throw in the trash. Each and everything is very important. And definitely, you are rightly telling, it all comes from the reflection exercises. So I know that you have a lot of stuff to tell to our viewers and listeners, and I would definitely like to talk in length to you about all the nitty-gritties of emotional intelligence, because that's a topic which is very close to my heart, and I just want to go dive deep into that topic of emotional intelligence. So yes, we will meet again for this topic, and I have a lot of questions pertaining to this topic, undoubtedly. But for today's, Eva, thank you so much, and a huge gratitude from my side to you that you shared lot of valuable things to each one of us. And last one thing, if somebody wants to connect with you, definitely through this podcast, or wants to get your special advice in their domain, maybe it's a personal or professionals, so how they can approach you?
Yes, I have also a webpage, coachieva.com. And also I can leave here in comments, I guess, the email where you can always reach out to me, and I will be happy to answer any questions or yeah, just anything that is of interest, and anything I can help the people with. So thank you for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be here today.
That would be great. I will definitely drop the email ID of Eva in the comment section, and you all can write to us if you want to know anything else about any important topic. So yes, that's our promise, that we will find a different personal and professional stories in this podcast, and you can always visit us to our website, to our mail IDs. You can write to us. We will keep on coming back with the different stories like Eva. Thank you, Eva. Thanks a lot for everything you have done today for every one of us.
Thank you, Megan.
Thanks a lot.